Hey everybody, welcome to NAB 2024. My name is Ted and welcome to the Aputure booth. Now we just talked about the Infinimats. The Infinimats are the last form factor that now complete the Aputure ecosystem, meaning that no matter what type of form factor you're looking for, every traditional film lighting fixture, there's an Aputure version that fits within Sidus Link and the wireless ecosystem. Again, one of the reasons we know we like Aputure lights is because when we turn them on, they all automatically find each other, they automatically build a network, and again, Sidus Link gives you wireless control of all your fixtures live. Now, this time, though, we are announcing something a little different, and that is Sidus Link Pro, meaning that not only is the ecosystem complete with fixtures, but the ecosystem has now been leveled up as far as wireless control goes. What does that mean? In the past, it used to be that you only had two options of wireless control. You had Bluetooth using Sidus Link, which again is amazing because it's wirelessly intuitive, it's super easy to use. When you open up the ecosystem, it all automatically networks, and the control is super easy. However, one of the limitations of Bluetooth is that, again, sometimes you'll get connectivity issues because it is Bluetooth, and as far as control goes, it is not entirely latency-free control. So when your finger moves, there's a little bit of a delay, and that's just the underlying technology. The other version, though, if you want entirely Wi-Fi level control, or if you wanted that instantaneous queuing, the only way that you could get that was with wireless DMX and a full lighting board. To do that, you need to learn IT networking, and you need to learn the lighting console, which again, is super difficult to do. So, in the past, those were the two only options, but now with Sidus Link Pro, we've actually been able to marry the two and get the best of both worlds. Now you have Sidus Link, the UI UX that you love, it automatically networks for you, and you now get CRMX control built into that as well, meaning that you now get instantaneous control, and you now get the control and stability of a Wi-Fi network. Now, to show a little bit about this, we're gonna walk over and see Sidus Link Pro over here. I got Ben Dynice, by the way, who's our director of UI UX. He's been designing Sidus Link with us, but all you need to do to get Sidus Link Pro working is you need Sidus One. For people that know what a transceiver is, Sidus One is basically the ultimate transceiver. It gives you one universe of DMX control, but it does all three things that you used to need to be able to get wireless DMX up and running. It is not only a wireless router, it is not only an encoder as far as being able to get Ethernet control, but finally, it is also a wireless CRMX transmitter. So it does all these controls. What used to require three separate tools is now in one tiny box. If you don't know what any of that means, that's okay. The whole point is, all you have to do is bring on one box on set, turn it on, and now you get the best benefits of Sidus Link Pro, which enable them. And in addition to that, because it's using wireless DMX, that now means that Sidus Link can now control all fixtures, meaning not Aputure fixtures as well. One lighting app now controls all the fixtures on set, which means no more app switching needed. In addition to that, Sidus Link Pro also offers a bunch of additional features. So again, you've got that Wi-Fi stability, you've also got that instantaneous queuing, and I'm gonna show you the interface real quick and how this works. So I'm gonna hop on over here, and on the top here, you can see you can mark favorites as far as fixtures go. I've got all of my fixtures that I can add right here. I've got groups that I can set up in whichever way that I want. You can see I set up a couple here, all sconces, Infinimats, kitchen Infinibars, and lamps. And then down here, you'll see all the other fixtures that we have controlled. So, how does Sidus Link Pro work? We're gonna walk through a couple of these using the stage. The stage is basically the area here that when we select on fixtures, they will then appear on the stage. And as soon as they're on that stage and I wanna pick them, automatically just like that, you can see the set is moving in real time. I am now controlling all of my fixtures with my finger, and as my finger moves, the panels are actually moving in real time. Again, this is the thing that we're so excited about. This is that instantaneous control that we're talking about with wireless DMX. That again, previously was so difficult to do that it's now easy to do with Sidus Link Pro. You can see I've got control of each of my fixtures independently, so you can see if I want to move my actual sconces here, if I dim my lights down, these are my sconces now going up and down. You can see those orange fixtures in the back. If I want to change my Infinimats are my overhead fixtures. I've got them on purple, I'm going up and down here, just like that. And if I want to change things like my kitchen Infinibars, I can grab these, I can go to HSI or CCT, whichever I want, and say I want those Infinibars to be in a blue shade. So if I want them to go blue, just like that, automatically I can dial in all my fixtures, ready and easy to go. So, everything is built in here, but in addition to being able to have that control, again, the stability, you now also have queuing. So the way the queuing is going to work here is you can see all of your queue stacks here below. Now for people that have worked lighting consoles, you already know what this is, but if you don't know what this is, this essentially works like lighting control in the way that a lot of your editing programs will work. So again, on the bottom here, you can see edit queue sequence. And now you can see I've got multiple queue sequences here where I can program different lighting looks. So if I want it to fade, I can set a time for the fade. I can set the queue, which is how long I want it to do whatever action I'm asking it to do. And I can set whatever transition between colors, effects, and animations that I want to set however I'm doing. And because they are queues, unlike an editing software where I want to just go linearly in time, I can actually set my cues to be able to be triggered in different timings and sequences. So if I go back here, you can see, I'm going to ask Ben to trigger a couple of these for me, but let's say we've changed and edited all of our lighting looks in the back here, but I want them to go back to tungsten. All I have to do is hit that cue, and Ben, can you please take us back to our tungsten look? Everything comes back in tungsten. Now let's say I'm feeling a little crazy. Ben, I'd like the colors to go from, let's say, red to magenta to blue, and let's do a loop of that for all of our lights here in sequence. And just like that, in real time, we're now going from red to magenta to blue in real time. And let's say, you know what, actually take us back to house lights. And actually, I want us to have our lamps. Can we have them flicker? Let's go orange, and I want them to flicker up and down. Just like that, we're triggering those. And then I think for our last effect here, give me, while the lamps are triggering, I would like a blue pulse. Let's go from 0 to 100 to 20 to 100. Good. And here is our blue pulse indeed. So instantaneous cueing, and the cues are also stackable, meaning if I say, hey Ben, can you take us to our house lights one more time? I want house lights, but now I want the house lights where, give me the color wheel that I did in the beginning. Trigger that first. And then at the timing that I want, I'm going to say, Ben, in 3, 2, 1, I want the lamps to start to pulse. And they're being stacked now, so you can see the color wheels going and the lamps starting to pulse. And I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, add the blue pulse in at the same time. Now all 3 cue stacks are going individually whenever I want, and I can pause each of those cue stacks whenever I want. So again, sequence-based editing, cue stacks built in, Sidus Link Pro. You now have not only all of the benefits of wireless DMX. You've got Wi-Fi stability, you've also got instantaneous cueing, and now you also have the ability to do sequences in your editing as well too. So Sidus One is available now. It's available for purchase at your local dealer or at aputure.com. Sidus Link Pro, the software, is available currently in beta for free for a limited time, so if you want to try it out, let us know what you think, give us some feedback. We always want to improve the software and make it better over time. But without much further ado, my name is Ted, this is Aputure, this is NAB 2024. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, we'll catch you guys next time.